What's up, guys, and welcome back for another video. We're going to be talking about how to farm 327 Explore Mission, okay? So Explore Mission 327 offers amazing drops, okay? And I've been farming Melange ever since I've been able to, and uh, for the majority of my Melange farming, I've been focusing on Explore Mission 330. But then I decided to experiment with 327, and 327, its drop rate is much higher than 330, and 327, the drops for this mission are actually much more useful than just the rifles. Okay, so 327 provides you with drops that can be used to forge Thalamus Booster threes, right? The dodge ones, okay? Because you need hormone regulator threes, okay? Let me just quickly show you how many I've farmed just off of one run, okay? And by one run, I mean 500 attempts, okay? So let me see. I'm scrolling down here. So these are all the hormone regulator threes. Look at all the hormone regulator threes I have. So with all these hormone regulator threes, I can forge a bunch of nervous activator threes, which can be used to forge thalamus booster threes. And let me see. Yeah, this one here. And you need these, right? You need nervous activator threes, and the nervous activator ones you can be obtained from another mission, 225. But 327 can be the drops for that can be used either again to forge those materials for those thalamus booster threes, or you can just simply sell all this equipment for just some quick melange, and I'll show you just how much melange this is all worth. Okay, so this was just off of one run. Okay, I'm gonna bulk sell, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and click on everything that I was able to gather in one day. Now, keep in mind that I have used up about 6 of these hormone regulators already to craft some nervous activators, and these body armors here are also drops from that same mission, 327. Okay. So I'm just gonna illustrate to you guys how much melange you can get by farming 327, okay, every day. So again, you have to do 500 attempts and get the maximum number of tries so you can maximize your drops. And once I get all these drops, I just sell everything. I just go into my shop, I go into my equipment, into my bag, and I just sell everything. And if you can do this every single day, okay, you can bring in a bunch of melange, okay? So I farmed about 60k melange in one day. 60,000, okay? Just you can do the math, how much you'd make in a week, how much you'd make in a month. Okay, I think it's worth doing this, over spending gold on melange. On any day, I will gladly just farm the melange. It's free. You just need commanders, and you just have to put aside, an hour and a half out of your day. Hour and a half, no more than 2 hours if you're, an hour and a half if you're quick, okay? And I just sell it, okay? And boom, that's 60k melange right there. And it's a lot of melange, guys. It adds up. It adds up over time. And doing this way, you don't have to spend gold on BOGO on melange. You can just save your gold for other things like commanders, for a slots event. So again, 327, I've noticed that it's actually much better melange wise, but 330 is not bad either. So feel free to go check out my video on how to farm that mission, because that mission is a lot harder to farm than 327. 327 is very easy to farm. Okay, so I'm gonna illustrate how much easier it is to farm 330. Okay, so this is my black. He's at 362 leadership, no gear. Okay, he has no gear, but keep in mind I do have good research, so maybe that does help because I never get hit. Okay, even without dodge gear, the airship don't hit me. And even though airship inherently have a increased accuracy and damage against walkers, right? The rock paper scissors thing, I still don't get hit. I mean, I do have my Walker Mastery maxed as so far, and I have my other Mastery maxed, and the Masteries give you, the Masters, they give you a dodge. So maybe that's one reason why I'm not getting hit. But I'm just trying to be as transparent as possible, guys. I want to show you guys all these different tricks, all these different ways that you can utilize to avoid spending gold in the game, right? You have to find these ways to keep up with those heavy spenders, right? So this is what I do, guys. In terms of Melange, I farm Melange hard, and every day I try and get my full 500, attempts in. So this is 327. This is no gear, okay? No gear with Bastion, and I don't get hit. I take out all the tiles, and yeah. You guys, I know a lot of you guys can be different in different scenarios than me. Like, maybe you guys don't have high research, maybe you don't have high tier units. Well, if you don't have either of those, then feel free to use dodge gear. Okay, use a gale. Okay, use a gale. Use a thalamus if you're able to equip it. Okay, but with the gale alone, you should be fine on 327. Okay, 330 is a little bit more difficult, but for 327 is just fine, honestly, because again, like I said in the beginning, 327 drops can be used for so many different things other than just selling them for melange, for quick melange. You can again use them to forge awesome items. And if you want to help your guildmates, get some thalamus boosters, or if you want to sell them on the market, yeah, help your guild out. Utilize this trick. And let me see, and I'm going to show you with a B class as well. Or, I mean, I already showed you with an A class with no gear. So, but if you want, just experiment, guys. I don't know what tier you may have at the moment, but I'd say minimum tier 5. And if you're using anything below tier 5 or anything below tier 6, even tier 6, honestly, if you're not using tier 7, let me put it this way. If you're not using tier 7, you should use dodge gear, okay? So, but just experiment, guys. Because I'm sure that your situation is different than mine. So try it with no gear, try it with gear, because of course putting gear on does take a little bit of time unless you have a preset, right? Like I have presets here. You see these? So these do help, like quicken the process. But again, the faster you can do these missions, the less time it takes you, and it's a chore, right? But I'm willing to put the time in rather than having to spend gold on Melange, because as you guys may know, or if you guys don't know, upgrading equipment does get expensive, okay? Getting something to like plus 20 is not cheap, and anything above 20 it gets very expensive, and there are probabilities for you to fail when you upgrade equipment, which sucks. Like the success rate here is 70%. Of course, you want to wait for the event that does increase your success rate, but even then, there are still chances of failing. And when you get to 20 plus, guys, when you fail, it feels terrible because you just threw away so much melange. And but compared to arc holes, that's why upgrading arc holes are awesome, because there is no fail rate. There is no success fail rate. It's just if you have the melange, you click on upgrade and it upgrades, no failure. Okay, so that's for 327, guys. Get to farming, get those thalamus boosters, get that free melange. Again, 500 attempts per day. Get to it, and thanks for watching. Hope this helped, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.